Hello! I'm here with my good friend Spidget.
Hello.
So people have been asking both of us to make tier list videos for a long time. So we're going to rate the top 100 Pokemon. Excuse the weird images. They just weren't on this list for some reason, and we moved them all to the top and found all the top 100 guys. But yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna rate the top or the first 50 in this list. They're basically just kind of random. It was just whenever I found them, and then we'll end the video there, and then Spidget will upload the other half. So it'll be a 2-channel video kind of thing.
Yeah, this is how he makes himself feel better about hijacking my video. I was like, "Hey, do you want to join me for this tier list video I was gonna do?" And Smooge was like, "Oh yeah, people have been asking me to do a tier list video. I guess I should do that. That's gonna get a lot of views. We should put it on my channel." So you know what? I'm letting him take half because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. All right. So first of all, we have our tiers. So broken tier is for, the best mons in a metagame, arguably bannable.
Uncompetitive stuff, perhaps.
Uncompetitive things, I'll just go ahead and
just
put
get-
them here
get this
already.
out of the way
Let's get it
right
out of the
now.
way.
Get
Dugtrio
'em in there.
is fucking stupid.
Dugtrio.
We'll talk about it more in a second though. S tier is, like just really solid mons, like things like Zapdos would probably go here, right? Pretty damn good is just, good Pokemon you see in every team, but they're never really like the Pokemon that are like you're really super worried about, you know what I mean? Like Chansey, for example. Like Chansey is a good mon, but it's not like 6-0ing teams, Viable is just like a Pokemon that are just good. They're not good, they're not bad, they're just there, Mid is where we're taking a turn for pretty bad territory, like what's an example? Aerodactyl.
No, our boy.
It's outclassed by things above it. That I think that's a good description for mid.
That's one bad.
Really?
Poor guys, there's Excadrill. You know what? We'll get to him though.
Yeah, that's right. All right, bad is for, bad, and really, really bad is for shit like Jolteon. I have no idea what the guy is in top 100.
What?
But
He's broken.
What are you talking about?
It's okay. But he's a Volt Absorber, huh?
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
type right there. The Rotom Wash counter. You don't get it.
Yeah, should I put him back? We can talk about him more.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm shit posting. Do what you want.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, let's just start. So first of all, we'll just talk about Dugtrio since we already have it here. Dugtrio is easily the most uncompetitive Pokemon of all time. Arena Trap is so absurdly broken, and now that it has Endeavor, you can effectively go for 2 for 1, or 1 for 2. Yeah, 1 for 2. Basically every game. If they don't have priority on their team, you get 2 kills, essentially.
2 for 1.
2 for 1. Yeah, right. I'm just I can't think when I'm angry, and every time I think about Dugtrio, it makes me angry because Dugtrio being this broken means I have to team build with it because I feel like I'm not playing correctly if I don't have a Dugtrio on my team. Like it just
being able to effectively remove a Pokemon from the field, especially with stuff like Dry Pass in this game, so you can combine stuff like Shedinja with Dugtrio, so you don't have to worry about them getting pursuit trapped or anything like that. If they bring out their counter, you're just going to take it with Dugtrio, and then, well, what happens when the counter to your Pokemon is gone? You win the game.
Hold on, I think I have to move my fan away from my microphone real quick. But yeah, like you can literally choose effectively who you want to remove from the game, and that's so stupid. There's something to be said about stuff like Magnezone and even Tyranitar pursuit trapping, but Dugtrio can do it with any mon, even flying types, because of Endeavor. If you think you're safe to your flying types, but no. If a Dugtrio is in front of you at 1 HP, one of your mons is dying. It doesn't matter if it's a flying type. It doesn't even matter if it's a ghost type, because it could just click Earthquake. Unless your name is like Drifblim, then sure, whatever, bro, you got it. But Dugtrio is ridiculously broken. I think it's easily the most broken mon in the game, and it's not close. In fact, I think if there was a tier above this, I would put it here. ban-worthy right here.
Well, broken is ban-worthy.
That's
I think.
true.
I don't know. I would ban Dugtrio. Get it out of the tier, please.
Yeah. It's just uncompetitive and not fun. Anyway.
Now, for an actual fun Pokemon.
we got Dragonite, so I don't
S
think...
tier.
Yeah, absolutely S tier. Please give us Fairy type, please. Honestly, all the dragons are probably going here, but... Dragonite is... Dragonite is your just glue sweeper, you know what I mean? If you need a sweeper on your team, Dragonite is there, and it's almost never a bad pick. I don't even know what else I should say about it.
Cover like the entire metagame with just Fire Punch, Dragon Claw, Extreme Speed, basically. It's pretty hard to take care of it, especially because, it could be Lumberry, it can be Dragon Gem. With gems in this game, it makes stuff like this even more unpredictable, I feel like. I don't know. Dragonite's very versatile, very good.
Yeah, it's super hard to switch into. You can never really tell what set it is for sure before it clicks a move and kills one of your guys. It's very hard to predict.
Figuring out his Banded, that's like...
Oh, dude, Banded is like the sleeper set, man. That shit is so hard to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next we got Zapdos. Also definitely going in S tier. I think I'll try to rate these in order, and I do definitely put Dragonite first.
Yeah, Dragonite's first.
I think Dragonite is probably like the top of S tier. Maybe Volcarona. But we'll get to that when we get there. But Zapdos is just your... How do I even describe Zapdos? It tanks hits, or it does a lot of damage, and then it switches out. It's a good ground immunity, obviously. It's a pretty okay defogger. I don't really like defog Zapdos, but it's not a bad one.
My favorite set when I played a lot of Zapdos in Gen 6 was 263 speed, timid 3 attack roost, and what that covers is, for the level 50 cells in the chat, it's like Jolly Breloom and stuff like that. Or you creep the stuff that's creeping Jolly Breloom. Like if you think Clay scores are going to 263, you go to 264 so you can HP ice him or whatever. And just that kind of speed tier, you still have incredible bulk, and you're really threatening to a lot of teams. Nothing switches into Zapdos. You pretty much have to out-offense it, or have like a Chansey, or a Gastrodon, I suppose, actually does, doesn't it?
Or a Rhyperior.
Rhyperior. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's super hard to switch into Zapdos. Even if it's not doing much damage to you, it's getting momentum, which is effectively...
Which is a big momentumer.
See, here's the thing. If you have Zapdos and Conk on the same team, it doesn't have switching ever, because Conk will come in on something like Chansey, which seems like it's going to take damage, or which seems like it's going to check Zapdos, but it never actually does.
Or, something like Gallade.
Yeah, any fighting type.
Imagine yourself using
it doesn't have to be a fighting type. Just anything that beats Volt Switch absorbers. There's no really checking Zapdos unless your name is Rhyperior or Gastrodon. And even then, Gastrodon can just get hit by a Specs Hurricane and get confused. I think Rhyperior is probably like the one true answer.
Yeah, me when I HP Grass, your dumbass.
Yeah, shut up. Alright, we got Moltres. Moltres, let's see, where was he on the top 100? I wrote a list. Moltres
feels like a pretty niche guy.
Moltres was on my honorable mentions. It's actually not in the top 100.
I was gonna say, I feel like I rarely ever see him. The only times that I've seen Moltres are when I was like, I got really far in that tournament, not to face Quest with that crazy stall, and he had Moltres on it. Do you remember that? Moltres on stall is like the only time I've seen it, but even then,
dude, it's actually like so hard to deal with. But it's like one of those mons where when you see it, you kind of realize it can't be that bad. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not ever really scared of Moltres, and I'm not sure that I'm educated to give a real opinion on it, other than like, I would rank it where I would rank like the archetype that it pretty much only fits on. Do you see offensive Moltreses?
No. Ever? I mean, you're right. It only fits on stall, but I think it's pretty good.
I agree. Would you put it in viable?
I mean, I'd put it
like the back, or like the bottom?
I think it would put it at like the bottom of viable. So like we'll have it when we have more Pokemon here. It'll probably be like over here.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, I mean, it is good. Weezing? Okay, Weezing's definitely S tier.
Sorry, I saw his ugly ass, stupid fucking face. I hate Weezing. As soon as I realized he had neutralizing gas in this game and how much that fucking does for him, I was like, wow, this is one of the most broken changes at, like, PokeMMO only. Aside from, like, Sharpness Gallade being
Yeah, this thing checks basically every physical Pokemon in the tier. Let's see. Let's just run through it real quick. It checks Dragonite. It checks Gyarados. It checks probably for Alligator. It hard walls Heracross, which, I mean, you're not really seeing many Heracross, but you know.
Rid of Guts.
Yeah, because you just remove Guts. You check
Scizor,
yeah. You check Gallade if it's choice locked into anything but Psycho Cut. You probably check
Mienshao. Does it take the regenerator if you switch it and you
just being able to take abilities is way more important than actually just checking things. Because, for example,
and you can T-spiking magic bouncers?
Yeah, you can T-spike on magic bouncers. You can poison a Chansey and then it comes back in and it's still poisoned. Like, it's so annoying.
Stopping weather setters.
Completely shutting down Gliscor.
Yeah, if you think your SD Gliscor is gonna win because you've got +6, they've got no unaware.
Stonewalling superior.
And then the Weezing comes out, clicks protect, and you die because you lost your poison heal and you've stacked like 100% of toxic damage already.
Yeah. Breloom is stonewalled.
Yeah, completely invalidated.
Shedinja's invalidated. Weezing just invalidates so many Pokemon, which is really
crazy.
It's really annoying to do. I think it's probably better than Zapdos.
I would put it above Zapdos, yes.
Yeah. All right, Chansey.
I don't think you said that he's not S, but I would keep him at the top and pretty damn good probably then.
Yeah, he's probably at the top. I don't think he's S tier. Chansey's like not hard to beat, but it's like
no. I mean,
teleport is so good.
Having teleport on him is like really what made me think that in this game. But I understand if you wouldn't think so. I definitely think at the top, pretty damn good at minimum.
Yeah, I think Chansey's easily the best cleric by far.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not like you guys have stuff like Clefable because you don't have fairy types.
Yeah.
Teleport, wish passing, you know, is so crazy. I think, and it's such a good tool for bulky structures. Hey, why'd you sneak Executor in there?
Because he's bad. He's really bad.
But that's like toxic of you.
Where was he in
the top
100? Let's see.
What's his win rate? Give me the Executor win rate, please.
91 on the top 100, and Executor has a 44% win rate. It shows up on the video, right?
Jolteon.
It does. Jolteon? I think it's 40. Yeah, I remember.
Oh my god.
It's real bad. But I do think Jolteon's actually better.
Yeah, no. I think so too. Executor is below Jolteon. Oh, poor guy. I remember you used him on your Trick Room team, and I'm like, this guy's not gonna do anything. S tier Starmie? Is that what, I think it's S tier just because it's so oppressive for offense.
It's so hard to switch into, and it's just a fantastic spinner. It's a spinner that has no switch in, basically, so like it can always get a spin off.
Mm-hmm. You pretty much always get to spin unless they've got... Actually, no. What's spin blocking you? Let's be real for a second.
Jellicent can if it has like Spin F and Vest, but that's basically
I guess. And you don't have T-Bolt or like, you know, Toxic if
I do think
Starmie player.
I do think Bold Starmie might be really good. I just haven't tried it yet.
Bold Starmie is like really good until you run into the Gallade with Leaf Blade or Night Slash.
Fair.
I've enjoyed playing it.
All right, Abomasnow.
Probably in mid.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I'll be completely honest.
No, I don't think it's bad either.
It's like we played it for a while. It's definitely not bad.
I was choosing between mid or viable. I was not thinking bad.
I think it's literally. I don't think it's viable. I think it's mid for sure.
Whoa! Oh, we went on like a 10-win streak with Abomasnow.
We did.
Check out the Abomasnow videos on our channels. Clicking HP Fire on Scizor is so funny, but you know what? I guess that's just catching people off guard with a silly set. It's not really that. But I mean, so many teams had no switch-ins. It's crazy.
Yeah, so the standard like Smurf HO that people run on this game completely 6-0'd by Abomasnow, which is really funny. So that's like its one niche, I'd say. Any other team is kind of like struggling to do much, but it's really good at the hyper offense for sure. Ditto. Hear me out. You can transform to Dugtrio, which makes you Dugtrio, which means Ditto's broken.
Holy shit! Might be spitting.
No, I think it's bad. I don't think it's really bad, but it's just bad.
I put it in like.
You want to put it in mid?
I would put it in mid or viable. But there's probably more viable stuff than Ditto. I have to revisit it. I don't know. In such a hyper offense dominated meta, I feel like it's decent, but at the same time that means that there's so many priority options that depending on what he copies. I don't know. I don't use a lot of Ditto, and all I play is stuff that like loses to it. So I'm probably not the best to give my opinion on it.
Trying to remember. My list ends at Gallade, right? Yeah, it does. Alright. Gyarados.
I would put Gyarados in viable or pretty damn good.
I think it's pretty damn good. I think Gyarados is a sleeper mon in this game for sure.
You know what Gyarados is? It's also a Volk check on offense. Which I think is a pretty underrated aspect of it. The fact that he has his later gen movesets such as Power Whip, and you can take out, you know, what would normally be checks to it, such as, you know, Rotom with Power Whip.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
just crazy to me.
There's people here running Moxie, which is definitely troll.
I think Intimidate is just so good.
Intimidate's a broken ability, let's be honest. Yeah. Adamant is also kind of troll. You definitely need to speed. But the one thing Adamant does offer is it lets you OHKO Rotom Wash with a +1 Power Whip. That's like its one good niche, but I think the speed is definitely just still more worth it. But I think it's definitely a sleeper pick. It is only 48% win rate, but that's just because like it's, you know, it's Gyarados is a premier noob mod, you know what I mean?
I was gonna say Gyarados is definitely something a lot of people just like can get on a game like PokeMMO.
It's not even that. It's like
Magikarps are common, and people like Gyarados.
Yeah, there's like a list of like noob mons that all the noobs will always have, and Gyarados and like Electivire are on that list.
Nah, it's Jolteon.
Also Jolteon.
Our boy.
They love their electric types, bro.
They do.
Electivire is... You always see Electivire on noob teams.
Mm-hmm. He's scary, though. I remember you got smoked by Electivire like twice.
I did, but that guy was like an actual player. Alright, Kabutops.
I'd put it in either viable or pretty damn good.
Really?
Personally. Yep. You weren't going to put him in mid, were you?
I was going to put him in mid.
He's a spinner on rain.
I don't feel comfortable putting him in pretty damn good, but I'll agree with viable.
I think I'm capping on pretty damn good. My fault. I'm full of shit. Put him in viable. He's better than Moltres. And yeah, I think, you know, whenever I fight a Kabutops, I get mad when they spin on me.
Okay, yeah.
I remember trying to like... I play against Rain, and I've never played against Kabutops ever in my life. So whenever I saw one when I started my PokeMMO career, I was shitting myself. It's not that good though. That was just like my fear talking, because like he has scythes, he's scary.
I mean, it's definitely viable.
He's definitely viable. Yeah.
I mean, it's basically on almost every Rain team, so like clearly they know something that we don't. But it's just okay. I wouldn't call it like amazing.
I'm putting Aerodactyl in bad. What about you?
Yeah, I don't even think I have to say much. Aerodactyl's just completely outclassed by stuff like Excadrill. There's really not much else to say.
More like invalidated by Excadrill.
Yeah, also that.
Because like removing your fucking hazards.
Yeah, you can't even beat Excadrill in a 1v1. Snorlax. I think he's mid.
Yeah.
I don't think he's bad, but he's definitely...
No, he's not bad. If I see a Snorlax, I'm fucking scared. Honestly.
Yeah, Snorlax is one of those bonds where it's if you play wrong, you can easily get swept by Snorlax.
Yeah, if you don't respect it and you don't like keep a physical attacker in the back, or you know, your fighting type, you're a Gallade or whatever. I will say I think that all mons that curse or bulk up get a natural debuff in this game due to Sacred Sword Gallade.
That's true.
I still do get scared when I see a Snorlax.
Yeah. For Alligator. I think he's mid.
Okay. Do you use him more than me?
It's probably worse than Snorlax. It's probably worse than Ditto, actually.
Worse than Ditto, I say.
Yeah.
He's got Dragon Dance Sheer Force, but...
It's pretty much just worse Dragonite in all fronts.
I don't know why you would choose him over other options other than
Yeah.
like trying to stunt on your opponents, which is a fine choice. Just know that you're like limiting yourself.
All right, Heracross. So here's the thing. So have you seen Sweet for You's new team?
No.
He's been using Heracross on his new team, and my new team, I also used Heracross. It's pretty okay. I think it's viable. I think it's probably like in the same area as Moltres, but I think it's viable.
Air crossover Ditto is so funny, but okay, sure. I'll let you
Dude,
spread your propaganda.
what do you
Whatever.
mean? What do you mean? No, no, no. Time out, time out. We're looking at the stats.
Ditto is a
Heracross,
nude mon. Keep that. Yeah, 43%. Okay.
43.
hmm
I think.
So what were you gonna show us when these stats here?
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, I haven't figured it out yet.
This guy's number 99 in usage.
Heracross?
And they're using it on Rain.
Because he's a premier noob mon.
No, he's not. What the fuck? They're using Adamant. I think Jolly's better. I think Adamant's gonna troll. But
Maybe they're running Adamant Scarf.
no, dude. I've always said Heracross is basically just fast Conkeldurr.
Hey, now show me the Ditto win rate. I'm curious, because I've never looked. And we didn't check, right?
47. Diglett has a 56%.
That is so funny, bro. Who's
Yo, hold on,
Diglett,
hold
you
on.
sick fuck? Put him in broken right now.
Yeah, I am. I found him.
He's at the bottom. God, his dumbass. Get to the top of the tier list, scumbag.
Alright, I do think Heracross is like in the same area as like Moltres. I don't think it's like it's not going on most of my teams, you know, but like it's definitely not bad.
Garmery's right with Chansey. Probably
Oh,
better.
for sure, yeah. I think yeah, it's probably better. Skarmory's just, you know, your premier physical wall. There's really not much else to say.
He can spike in this game too, is like because of the the fancy schmancy Gen 9 learn sets. Skarm isn't limited just to rocks.
It's always gotten spikes. What are you talking about?
Oh really?
Yeah. They're using spikes Skarmory in like Gen 2. Gen 3, I mean.
What? Surely not.
Oh wait, no, it is Gen 2.
It is Gen 2, yeah.
Yeah. Xatu, bad. I don't think it's really bad, but it's definitely bad.
Definitely outclassed by Espeon. I don't know what you're doing with it that you wouldn't do with Espeon aside from like Wish Pass.
It gets
But you can Wish Pass with Espeon, so what the fuck?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm trying to think, are there anything that Xatu can do?
That Espeon can't do better.
I guess it can do damage with U-turn.
It can U-turn. It's a ground immunity. It's bad. I don't know what the Xatu players are doing. If you play Xatu, comment down below. Let us know what you're doing. Check the PvP statistics. I want to know. Hey, no, I want to see Xatu PvP statistics.
Oh, okay, my bad, my bad.
I'm curious.
50%.
50%. Hold on.
Running bold.
Yeah, it's definitely on stall. Most common allies: Chansey, Mandibuzz, Dugtrio, Bronzong. Well, looks like we figured out why it's a 50% win rate.
Chansey Dugtrio is the most common, which makes sense, yeah. Shedinja. Okay, so someone out there is playing Xatu Shedinja stall.
Which
And
is
that's probably like that's so
Maybe
crazy.
we should put him in mid then.
No. I think he's just bad.
Put him above Aerodactyl.
Yeah, it's definitely better than Arrow. Alright, Politoed. Really bad. Like, there's literally absolutely zero reason to use Politoed instead of Pelipper.
Politoed gets Encore.
Okay.
And Whirlpool and Perish Song.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Those are all reasons to use it over Pelipper. Learn to play.
I think it's better than Executor, at least.
Bro moves it up one. Okay.
Alright,
Wow.
same with Fortress. I think Fortress down here probably better than Executor.
No. Surely Fortress is at least bad.
Really?
It's better than like Aerodactyl.
You know what? You're right. It is.
Like, what do you...
Shaman.
Shaman is mid.
Yeah, I think Shaman's mid. I think it goes above Abomasnow.
You know what I'll say about Shaman?
I think it's the top
like
of mid.
the only viable healing Witcher in this game.
I
Although it's below viable, so maybe I can't call it that.
mean, I think it's probably top of mid.
Yeah, top of mid is an understandable pick. You played Shaman in some of your videos. What did you think about it?
I think it was okay. I wouldn't call it like amazing, but it's hard to switch into. That's for sure.
Seed Flare's, annoying as shit.
Yeah. Donphan bad.
Bad.
I think
Better
it's
than Aerodactyl.
Yeah, it's probably better than Arrow. Wobbuffet really bad. I don't know why the fuck people
Really
using
bad.
Wobbuffet.
I don't know how this is even in the top 100. What are they doing with it?
Yeah, this was like, this was number 97. Let's see the win rate. Let me move so I don't get kicked for AFK. Wob 47.
Bro, it's respectable.
Cuss that berry.
What is he doing? What a sicko with the cuss stab.
I don't know. This thing's. So if you don't know, Shadow Tag in this game is like nerfed. So after 3 turns you can switch. So like almost all Pokemon can kind of just like not hit it. And it really can't do anything back. So it's just kind of it's literally just punching bag, which makes sense because that's what it is. But yeah, it's just
Porygon2.
It's just bad. Porygon2.
Smooth duck. He's got teleport, bro. So he's definitely going in pretty damn good.
I think he's right behind Chansey.
Yes, I think Porygon2, you'll see him offensive trick room sets. I don't think it's the best. I think the little bolt beam action with like teleport and recover is broken. I think running toxic is broken. I think I love Porygon2, and I think this is a fun guy to be viable, in my opinion. What do you think, Smooge?
Yeah, I think he's good. I haven't really.
Put that in my half.
I haven't really used him too much, but I think he's just solid. You know what I mean?
Solid, exactly. He's incredibly solid. He's a good all-arounder.
There's barely a downside to using him.
Exactly, and there's no knockoff in this game. You don't have to worry about losing your Eviolite.
Yeah. Raikou, I think he's bad. Actually, he's probably mid.
No,
he's probably like
he's either mid, like high mid.
He's like below Shaman, I think.
You're hating.
What?
I'm scared when I see Raikou.
Dude, Raikou's like
maybe
sucks.
my teams are just weak to it though.
I mean, it's okay into offense, but like
when they run like Calm Mind and not some garbage, it's scary.
Raikou really suffers because of how much priority is on this game.
That's fair and understandable. Yeah.
Entei.
Viable.
I think he's probably above Heracross.
Yeah, we'll put him right there. He's good on Sun. Good choice bander.
Yeah, super nice on Sun.
Probably
Bandit
like
E-Speed hits.
He has.
Yeah, Bandit E-Speed hits really hard. Suicune probably
pretty damn good, or ass.
I think it might go above Skarm. I think Suicune's at the top of pretty damn good.
I think that either was fine there. I wasn't trying to like stop you from going S.
No, I don't think it belongs in S.
I think top of pretty damn good is like very correct. You can queue into Suicune, I think, and it's always annoying.
53% win rate. I'm pretty sure the set most people run is Scald, Ice Beam, Calm Mind, Rest. I think that set's pretty good because it checks basically it checks almost everything in S tier, right? Mm-hmm. Things like Scizor and stuff that we haven't gotten to yet, like all are really struggling to do much to Suicune, especially dragons. It basically hard checks all dragons. Yeah,
it's probably like one of the only Dragonite checks on like Skarmory, I'd say.
I think Suicune and Porygon2 are like some of the best dragon checks there are.
Oh yeah, Porygon2 for sure, because you can even trace the multi-scale. Beautiful.
Yeah. Quagsire.
I've only seen like one Quagsire ever.
I think he's probably
I'd
bottom
put him in mid.
Yeah, I don't think he's that
This
good.
guy did get spikes.
He did. He also got toxic spikes and rocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say he got all the hazards.
But he doesn't get sticky
My Gen
web.
9 pilled brain knew a bunch of new Pokemon got a bunch of hazards. I guess it's not Skarmory. That guy's always been spiking.
Yeah. T-Tar, definitely S tier. It's probably like right behind Dragonite right here.
Yeah, such an incredibly versatile mon. It's probably one of the most popular assault vectors.
I think it might be worse than Weezing.
Weezing's broken, yeah. It's not that Tyranitar's bad, it's just that Weezing is broken.
Alright.
Yeah. Assault Vest, Choice Scarf, Choice Band. There's just so many viable T-Tar sets.
Yeah, it's always hard to kill.
What this guy's gonna be. You have to really figure out. Yeah, and he's so big.
Unfortunately, Doug Trio.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep him in check.
So we have a potential broken pick here. What do you think? I think Garchomp might be broken.
You think Garchomp might be broken?
I think there's an argument for it.
Give me your argument for it.
It's always hard to switch into. It's hard. It's almost impossible to build for Garchomp because you can run so many different sets. Scarf is far and away the best set Garchomp has, and it's super hard to deal with in this game because there's not that many viable ground immunities that also beat dragons. Zapdos is a pretty good check, all things considered, but like, also Skarmory, but like, you know. Look, everything on his list, right, so far, is losing to Garchomp, except for, like, Zapdos, Skarm, and even if you've run Zapdos, if it has Stone Edge, you can still lose. So Skarm, P2, and Suicune. Those are, like, the only Pokemon on this entire list. Okay, well, Shaman isn't real, though.
Fortress. You said on this entire list, so why are you lying?
Okay, so if we're not talking about just Scarf, then, it beats everything except for Porygon2. Life Orb, Mix, shits on everything on this list so far. Nothing switches in, except for Porygon2.
Yeah, you have to out-offense Life Orb probably. Even Suicune's probably getting his ass 3-hit.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Earthquake and Gem Draco kills.
2-hit with, with Rocks Up or something. Gem Draco's crazy. We need Megas so we can run Mega Garchomp with HP Ice and Draco. It's going to be funny.
Yeah.
Blissey is strictly worse than Chansey.
Yeah, I think it's probably like right here.
Okay. I was gonna say mid, but whatever floats your boat. I mean, I guess a worst. No, worst Chansey really can't be that bad, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think there's some instances where you want it.
Where? When you run Ice Beam?
No, when you run Mail, so you can't get tricked. When you really need a Rotom Wash answer on either stall or semi-stall, and you can't afford to run something like Gastrodon.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, Stallmaster. Now, where are we putting our big Blastoise? You have no longer liked this team, but I was gonna say I want to put him in viable, bro.
He's
Shell
good.
Smash, Spin, the roll compression on this guy now that he has Shell Smash allows HO to run very rock weak structures such as Dragonite and Volcarona. Smooge has shied away from it. He thinks that the team fell off because people know what it does now. But I really like that Blastoise HO still. I don't think it really matters, especially now that I slapped Gallade on it on my version. I think it really patched up a lot of the bad matchups. Blastoise is so fun. It's very niche, though. Very niche.
It's super... honestly, people don't really use it that much. I mean, let's check it in-game. Let's see. Blastoise, 56% win rate.
No, it's 46.
Oh, yeah, 46. My bad. I almost gassed him up too hard. But, I mean, as you can see, they're literally using our team. Like, the top 6 is just our team. That's actually really funny. Oh yeah, can you guys, like, stop fucking losing? Like, you're making us look bad right now.
Losing.
But, it's definitely not bad, you know? But I wouldn't call it an A tier pick. I think it's better than Kabutops, I'll say that much.
Yeah, I guess.
Swampert. I think Swampert's super underrated, honestly. I might put it at the bottom of viable.
Wow, I thought you were going to say like mid, but the bottom of viable. You think that Swampert is better than Shaman and Raikou?
Yes.
And like Snorlax?
Yes.
Wow. Give me your argument. Give me your thoughts.
It's one of the hardest rockers to actually answer.
Is that it? That's all you got?
Yeah, that's literally my reasoning. It's also just strong as shit. Like people are always gonna like go towards like a defensive build, but I think like offensive, like let me take you on like a journey into the past real quick.
Show me the Swampert win rate.
I don't want to talk about it, but
you're not putting him here.
No, yes I am. Yes I am. People are running Adamant, but they're not running the right set. See,
but
here's
he's not better than those other guys, bro. He's not.
dude. Because I will prove it one day when I get around to building a Swampert team. I will prove it. People are not running the right Swampert set. So back in the Jays of Gen 4, even early Gen 5, people would run this thing offensively with like Life Orb, HP Grass, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, shit like that. It was the hardest rocker in the game to deal with, period. Not even close. Well, at least when Garchomp was not in the tier. But, like, this thing is so hard to, like, answer. Just look at...
I don't know
its coverage is crazy. And it's only weak to grass. Like, it's just a solid mon overall.
He's in mid.
Alright. I'm putting him above Raikou, though. Fuck Raikou.
Wow. Holy copium. Comment down below where Swampert should be on this tier list.
My next video is going to be a Swampert video, I've decided. Actually, it won't be. It'll be Rhyperior, and then it'll be Swampert.
Actually, it's going to be this. You buffoon.
Shut up. Pelipper, we'll put it in
it's either top of viable or pretty damn good.
It's definitely top of viable. I wouldn't say it's damn good. Range is just okay.
Range is just okay, I agree. I mean, I think it's very easy to play and noob friendly. I've never played Raid in this game, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, but it's a matchup fish. It's good into offense, I'd say, and a lot of the latter is offense.
Yeah.
But I'd say you blank into stall.
Alright. Sableye. I think it's just viable. I wouldn't call it anything crazy.
Yeah.
It's probably like right here.
I think Sableye's better than Entei. Because it can check Gallade.
Oh, that's true.
I think because it can check Gallade, that makes it incredibly niche, and it might even be like above Blastoise.
I think it's probably right here then. I think it's top of viable.
It's the only like Gallade check in the entire game as far as I'm concerned.
Alright, Shed. Shed is just bad, but it's good on sub teams.
No, it's viable because of Baton Pass for sure.
Really?
Shedinja stall and like those Espeon Magic Bound stall structures. You're gonna pretend those aren't viable?
I'll put him behind Blissey then.
Alright, this is your boy. Leafeon.
So Umbreon.
No.
Hold on. I think it's probably better than these two. It's probably better than Politoed too, honestly.
Politoed too. You know what I hate about Leafeon? Every time my chat convinces me to play Ranbats, I get that shitty ass set with the double kick and the heal bell synthesis. I hate that.
Bro, like what is it for?
What is it for?
So Umbreon, I think it's probably also like around here.
Wow, you're putting Umbreon right with Shedinja? I was gonna say it was mid. I think it's a classical new mod, like you call with Gyarados.
Oh, it is, but it's not bad.
No, it's not bad. I guess it's viable. I just fucking hate Umbreon. I don't want to see people use it. Sorry.
I think
it's better than Shedinja.
Yeah, it's definitely not better than Shed. Salamence. I don't know. Kind of tough.
Viable around like right above Entei.
Yeah, it's probably right here. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I think.
Salamence is one of those mons where it's super hard to deal with, but like at the same time, it's never really doing that much.
Yeah, if you're not getting some Scarf Moxie Sweep, you're probably not doing shit.
Yeah, I think Mix is probably one of his better sets, but people haven't caught on to that yet. Anyway, Milotic mid.
Okay.
Worst Swampert.
No way! We're calling Milotic worse than Swampert. I'm not sure.
I will prove it.
This. I'm not sure that I can stand for this. This is such insane copium.
I will prove this.
How long has this video been going on? Holy shit.
Just about 40 minutes. So once we get the Gallade, it'll probably be around like 50-ish.
Remember when you were like, we can do this in one video, by the way?
Yeah, I thought we could, but I was wrong.
Yeah,
so.
no.
Nidoking.
Nidoking's mid or bad. I don't think he's viable.
Yeah, I think
I put him in mid. Bad is rude.
He's probably better than Swampert, unfortunately.
He's definitely better than Swampert. A lot of these Pokemon are better than Swampert. Probably the whole mid tier is better than Swampert.
I will die on a Swampert hill.
Should move one tier lower, right below Forage.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No. You're a hater. Ludicolo.
Comment down below where Swampert should be.
Ludicolo's I think it's probably like above Moltres. I think it's probably like Ludicolo tier. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's mid either.
I'm not going to talk about Ludicolo. You know what I am going to say? I really like the Pokemon Coliseum villain, Mirror B, that had the Afro dance. It's like a really catchy tune as they click Rain Dance, Leech Seed, and Protect with Rainbush. It's really ridiculous. Metagross is pretty damn good.
I think it's probably like above Gyarados.
For sure.
This mon's super like, a super niche, or not niche. It's super good check to like everything. It checks Dragonite. It can check Scarf Chomp if it's not locked in Earthquake. It can check Gallade. It can check Scizor. It can check a lot. It hard Stonewalls Weavile forever. It can check Lucario. You can check Breloom if it's not Spore. You can even check Crawdaunt. It's just a really solid one. Clefable. Man, it's just bad.
Putting Clef with no fairy type.
It's just bad, bro. I think it's top of bad, but it's bad.
Yeah,
I've tried it.
Clef believer. I'm not sure I've ever like.
I'm not sure I've ever seen Clef in a bad tier.
The only time Clef scared me was that Leftovers Reflect Cosmic Power set. You remember that guy I ran into? Scared the shit out of me. But no, I don't think I've ever seen Clef since then.
Yeah, I did a Belly Drum Clefable video.
Dude.
Which is really funny because before I recorded that video, I ended up going on an 8-win streak with Belly Drum Clefable. And then what happened? And then I started recording and I just could not win a fucking game. I recorded for like 2 hours trying to get a single win and I lost like 8% of my win rate. It was awful.
For a moment. Why are you putting big shell toward
Dude, I think it's probably like at the bottom of viable.
Bro.
What?
Really?
Dude, okay. Shell Smash goes crazy. I'm not even gonna cap. Like these are all Pokemon I've used before.
Shell
so
Smash is good and it's viable. We can keep him there. He is viable because of Shell Smash. I agree. Where are you putting Ninetales with Encore, H-Wish, Sunsetter? I'm putting
them both like with Entei, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have put Ninetales like mid and Torkoal where you put Ninetales.
Oh, actually that makes sense. Yeah, we'll put Ninetales like above Nidoking and then.
Yeah, I don't think that Ninetales is the premier Sunsetter here, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Personally,
for some reason I just thought, yeah, Sun. He goes here. Ninetales is really good because it has Healing Wish, which is super niche for Sun, but it's really nice, honestly.
No,
plus,
it's definitely a super.
Plus, you can run this really cool HP Electric Fire Spin set that basically lets you remove Pelipper from the game. It's really cool and it's really good. I need you to
pause the video. I'm gonna go puke.
All right, Empoleon.
Viable.
Really? I think it might be like here.
You want to put him in pretty damn good?
Dude, Empoleon's really good.
Okay.
I think he's probably at the bottom, but like he's definitely good. All right, and to end off my half of the video, easily right here. Definitely not better than Diglett or Dugtrio.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not better than Diglett. What are you doing?
Gallade, sharpness. Gallade is easily the hardest mon in the game to switch into, and it's not even close. Like it's not even remotely close. You could have a banded Dragonite. You can give a Dragonite 2 choice bands, and I'm still more scared of Gallade.
Dragonite 2 choice bands is crazy.
But like honestly though, like this, how do you switch into Gallade? You just can't.
No, you don't. Gallade is the most
there's
broken Pokemon I've played with.
There's Sableye, and maybe Metagross.
You know, Metagross does not get killed by +2 Sacred Sword. It's the only mon I've seen that does that, and that's why he's in pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Busted. 1.5x sharpness is ridiculous.
I feel like once people catch on, when people catch on to the Sword Dance set, it's gonna get a lot better. Because right now people spam Scarf.
It's like not even good. It's the best breaker in the game. Yeah. I would Swords Dance, but maybe I'm a hater. Scarf is good. I shouldn't say Scarf isn't even good. I
think Choice Band is super underrated as well.
Every set is super underrated on this thing, dude.
It's just broken.
Yeah, you could be running. It's a Garchomp. It's a Dragonite, except it's better. Oh, yeah, broken.
All right, and with that, that ends of my half of the list. Spidget is going to go over the next half, which includes things like Scizor, Weavile, Lucario, Mamoswine, etc. So go watch his half of the video. I don't know when it's going to be uploaded. Tomorrow, maybe?
Um,
Or do you just want to,
if
like, upload it later today?
I can upload them later today if you want to upload yours now.
Okay, yeah, sure. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Go watch Spidget's half of the video. I will obviously be there because I'll be commentating. So, and recording. So, yeah. Peace.